All right, I'm right back. Looking like a repeat. This is the Housewives of Potomac. Again, not much happened on this show either. It's giving me very slow. But Monique is hanging out with her girl Gigi, and that's not Grace Greenleaf. That is some other girl. And this girl says she knows Charrisse, I think, Charrisse's husband. And she gives a long sips tea, and I'm just like, do we have to do this? I know this is finna turn into something, and I'm just not interested. We find out that Chris is a mama's boy, or Chris's mama is a Chris's mama. I don't know what to call it, because it didn't seem really that much like Chris was all into whatever it is, but it would seem like mama was like serious. We'll get there. Monique, according to my mama, has a white slave, which is actually something I would say. So it made me holler when she said it. And she was like, I got that from you. And I'm like, yes, it was delightful to hear. Anyway, Charrisse wants to spend $92,000 on a champagne room, and I'm like, sis, you could spend like maybe $10,000 on just a little refrigerator to put your champagne in. Is this a room for the champagne, or is this a room for you to go drink the champagne? Because you can do that in the kitchen, and you already got a kitchen. So I'm just trying to see, why are we building this? Like, are we an alcoholic? And we just need extra $92,000 worth of extra storage for all our liquor that we're going to drink and kill ourselves with? Like, what? Do we just not want livers? We just don't want livers. Okay, well, if we don't want livers, that's fine. That's cool, Charrisse. You don't have to have a liver, sis. You can just, die. Like, what are we doing? What is $92,000? Like, what? I can't. I cannot. I won't, actually. Giselle and Robin go to the nail shop looking like twins and looking like Brave. And I'm just like, dang, y'all look alike. Like, dang, is that what I look like, y'all? With, the light hair and the green eyes and the light skin? Do I look like them? Please, say I don't. I mean, they're cute, but I don't want to look like a doppelganger. It's a mess. But they're in there, and they're discussing, what are they discussing? I don't even remember. Oh, they're discussing the high tea. And Giselle is acting retarded, like, and I hate to use, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use that word. She's acting ridiculous. Like, she didn't ask Monique to rap at the high tea. Oh, well, she was in there and she was rapping and da-da-da-da-da. You said, spit a hot 16. Monique started spitting a hot 16, and then you turn around today and say, well, I didn't think she was going to give us the full 16 bars and da-da-da. What the hell? What? What is wrong with you? Now, mind y'all, this is my very first season of watching the Potomacs. I didn't watch last season, so I don't know. Does she have problems? What do we do? Why are you acting like, I just didn't ask her. So you requested for this woman to start rapping, and now you shook because she was. I don't understand. That's like me going to the car wash and being shook that they washed my car. Like, sis, this is what you came for. I'm watching, and in this scene, I'm just like, Robin may be my favorite because she seems to be the most sensible one. But then we switch over to Robin with her kids, and I'm like, whoop those kids. Whoop the kids. What are you talking? What are you doing? You ain't took your kids to the dentist in 2 years. Now, that already is an issue. Your daddy is a dentist, and you know the importance of dental hygiene. That's a problem. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? And then your kids telling you to be quiet, crawling all over stuff, hitting stuff, throwing stuff. I understand that they're boys, and boys are rambunctious like that. But whoop those kids. Whoop them. Or call me, and I'll whoop them for you. Because what? I have no problem whooping children. I don't. Because kids need to get in line together. Anyway. Let me see. Raven comes home, and I was so turned off. But, I'm already turned off by Karen because she's causing a lot of the drama. Karen and Giselle are just causing some issues for me that I don't care for. But Karen's daughter Raven comes in, and they're having strawberries and nasty croissants apparently. And Raven is just, we were at this 48-hour thing. I wasn't really paying attention. And they just had me eating the most disgusting food. And they had me eating a cheesesteak. And Karen is over there giving, my baby had a cheesesteak. A cheesesteak. A cheesesteak. And she's in the confessional saying, I hope it was organic. There you go, letting your mole speak out of turn. Again, shut your mouth, shut your mole's mouth. A cheesesteak. I cannot. I can't. I couldn't. I was so turned off. I was like, and I was like, when Raven came in, because again, I've never seen her before because I've never watched the show prior to this season. She came in, I was like, oh, she looks like her mom, but like the cute version, and this is nice. She probably is going to be one of my, favorite, outside guest star girls, and this is great. And then she crying over a cheesesteak, and I'm just like, shut your doggone mouth. Shut up. I couldn't. I was so aggravated. Here go this white woman. It always gives me the look. Sis, you're in a black neighborhood. You live in a black neighborhood. Anyway, I'm on edge. Let me see. Ashley and the girls, they all go to a racetrack. Ashley is spilling the tea. I think she was talking to Giselle. She was spilling the tea about her and her husband's sex life, and it's just not working out. And I'm just like, okay, this is not something that I would be telling my girls, but I'm private. So, and Giselle is still going on and on about Monique and how she just doesn't care for her. The girls all meet up. They at the track. They bet and they win. They link up with this man who's like a high roller, yada, yada, yada. Then Giselle is sitting across from Charrisse. And Charrisse is sitting over there giving very, I'm here, but I don't desire to be here, but I'm here. I'm like, ugh, why are you here? What are you here for? And Giselle is giving, I feel like we are, we're here now. Am I out of probation? Am I out of probation? And it's like begging, basically, her to be your friend. Shut up. Y'all are grown. Y'all are old. Like, I can't. And Charrisse is sitting over there with her shades, and she's just giving, sure. Ugh. It was so, the whole episode was just off-putting. I just couldn't. We get over to Monique. Her kids are precious. Chris's mother-in-law, Shirley, looks very much like a Shirley. I thought she was going to start singing, "There's a strong man in this house." Like, she looks like a Shirley, and she looks like the very Shirley that's at your church judging you when you ain't been to church in 2 Sundays and you come in. She looks like that. But she's giving very, you need to get a job, and you need to yada, yada, yada. And I'm sitting here like, but you probably don't have a job. You probably are living off of your son. Why are you shading his wife for living? And what is she going to do with the job? What is the job going to achieve? Her having a job is going to do what? It's going to make what happen? Because they already have 4 homes. So it's not like they're hurting for money. She's just going to have a job to have a job. I don't get it, and I don't want to. Mama was giving extra, and then Monique, if she would have just hushed, if she would have silenced her own self and just said, yes, ma'am. Monique, I need to know what the situation is with her and her parents. She mentioned that she was close with her mom and she would like to be close with Chris's mom like she's close with her mom. And I'm like, what kind of relationship do you really have with your mom? Because I know when to just nod and say yes, ma'am, when my mama is talking. Most of the time I don't, because I just am real slick at the mouth, and we just know that about me. And we try to deal with it as best we can. But I know when to just nod and say yes, ma'am, to somebody who's talking nonsense. Yesterday, at Easter, a couple of my family members was talking crazy. And I'm just like, okay, all right. I told one I ain't like her. Fact, don't. Anyway, I really need to do better, but I can't be fake. If I don't like you, I don't like you, and I don't like you. Anyway, so Monique's mama, Chris's mama is giving, you need to get a job, and I'm just saying, like, what would the job do, though? What would it, for why? When she could be at home with her children. There are people who make far less money, who have, 1 home, barely, who have stay-at-home mothers in the house, and I'm just trying to understand, why are you so shook? And she's just, my husband and I never argued. Okay. Like, that means you were very passive about your approach, because if you and your husband never argued, that means you were just compliant. That's a personal issue between you and your husband and y'all's God. Because everybody and their husband argue. Everybody who is an actual couple argue. Everybody does. This is not, and we never argue. Okay. That's terrible for you, actually. I was going to say it's great for you, but that's just not good news. You just work very okay with whatever he was dishing to you. And she gives, all of this, and Monique makes a fine point, but really she should have kept her mouth shut. And she was saying that, sometimes I look at him and I'm like, why did I marry him? And sometimes he looks at me and he's like, why did he marry me? And yada, yada, yada. And Mama's just like, no, that's not right. And like, all y'all need to be quiet. Just smile and nod at each other when y'all are talking. It's just unnecessary. I didn't care for the mama though, because they never asked me for my advice. They may not need your advice. I don't need your advice. They may not need your advice. And then she goes on with, I sure had that heifer told. I told her. So your goal was to come here and tell her, but you ain't changed her opinion on anything. You didn't persuade her to get a job. You just told her. So good for you, I guess. You told her. Yay. Anyway, let me see. Robin is still going through it with Juan. She says something along the lines of he would like to have a baby girl, and I'm like, y'all don't go together. Why is that your problem? But y'all do go together, so I don't know. Ashley and Outback go skydiving, because I can't remember his name. They go skydiving, indoor skydiving, and it looked like fun. It looked like something I would want to do. What else? Oh, Robin is talking, when she was talking to her hairstylist about Juan and him wanting a baby, and the hairstylist was just giving her tea, you know, giving her the real. That hairstylist was doing her hair. Did y'all see the smoke coming up off the hair? That's what it looks like when you're styling hair. Go back to the very first episode of this season and look at Giselle getting her hair curled, and the stylist was doing her hair. Wasn't no smoke coming up off that hair. I'm just letting you know. But none of their hair looks healthy. It just doesn't look healthy. Now my hair is quite healthy. I just got my good Easter trim, and it's thick, it's full, it's hardy, and it'll curl back up when you wet it. These girls have bleached their hair to high hell. You know, what's her face? Robin was coming up out the shampoo bowl looking just real poodle-ish, and I'm just like, sis, no ma'am. Anyway, I'm trying to extend this because didn't nothing happen besides the mama. Monique then at the table, I forgot to mention, starts rapping about, you know, he got his hands up on my hip when I dip, he dip, we dip, and I'm just like, in front of the mama though? In front of the mama? Like, really? You provoking her. You already know she's got some issue with you, and then you come over here and you know, he see me shaking that thing, and I'm just like, sis, no. There was a man named Pearl at the table. I was just shook. I don't know, I guess that's cool, you know, that's fine, but whatever. Then Monique said something that her pastor told her, which is a lie. Y'all need to change churches, because her pastor said the only gift you get in marriage is sex. Who is y'all's pastor? Because I'm taking his license. What? The only gift you get in marriage is sex? So y'all just get married to have sex? That's it? Sis. I can't. Anyway, that's what happened on Potomac. I'm finna try to give y'all an off-the-dome rendition of Iyanla's fixing, what's her face? Nefertiti Cafeteria's life. We'll see. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Check down in the description. There's Matea's GoFundMe, which you can read about when you click to donate. This is a baby who is ill, so don't think I'm just trying to get some money from y'all. It has nothing to do with me. Just a sick baby, and we're trying to help her. Also, my information, all my contact information is down there. Love it when you guys comment and talk to me. So yeah, I'll see y'all next Sunday to be more annoyed with the girls, I'm sure. Bye.